So here we are on my Montana homestead. I call it My Montana Ranch on my YouTube channel, which is Ed Weigel, Edweigel. You subscribe to my channel, you actually help me make more videos. I have a ton of videos from the good old days, and most of the horses that I've ever had, I rescued them or rehabbed them. But I never had a lot of money to buy my own horses. I just trained a lot of horses. And I learned how to do that because I worked at the racetrack. We'd have a barn with 30 or 40 head. So if you're really serious about horses, you need to go where the horsemen are. I went to Top 10 Barn to be an apprentice. And yeah, I had to clean stalls, but you know what? Start from the ground. Clean stalls, wrap legs, groom horses, lunge horses, and then someday maybe you get to ride. And I know the world has changed a lot. Like the American system isn't like it used to be. But there's opportunities. If you really are serious about horses, you'll find a way to make it work. I absolutely sacrificed everything for my horses. Every holiday, every opportunity that my family would have loved to have had me there, I was at the barn working horses, taking care of horses, fixing things. But when you've got a passion, that's the flame that carries you through your life. And now I have these three rescue rehab type horses. They weren't very bad shape to rescue, of course, more like rehab or reshape. And the gray horse shows up, and whoever trained this gray horse, they must have been a great horseman. Might have been my friend Cindy trained him, but maybe he showed up good. He's got that single cowlick. And those horses just have a whole different take on life. These two brown mares have double cowlicks, diagonal, and going in opposite directions. Kind of horses like that, you just think to yourself, blender. If they're high, if they are feeling it, feeling frisky, you better watch out because they probably buck. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm just waiting for them to settle. If we take our time, we can actually train them how to think. It's like they're milling around, they're trotting, they're mad, they want out, they want out, they want out. There's the gate to the pasture. But why not spend an extra 5 or 10 minutes just asking them to settle down? And when they start looking at you, they start kind of coming over and checking in with you, you're starting to make a little bit of a communication here. I really like to train my horses to think. They're like, oh, if we come over here and stand quiet and look at her, she's going to get up and go open that gate for us. I mean, why not school horses on a whole nother level? Why not? Besides, it's an experiment. And this also qualifies as meditation time for me because I'm outside and I'm mostly just quiet looking at nature. But I thought I'd look at these horses, maybe make a little story about them. The gray horse's name is Blue. The horse in the front is Krista, and the mare just coming up on the side is Cashmere. So now we have the dynamic of the neighbor's horses. We got 2 gray geldings and 4 mares, and each gelding has his little 2 mares. So I'd really like to find out how aggressive these 2 gray horses are while they have a 6-foot fence between them. Because when I'm trying to winter them, they will have a wire fence between them. But I am redoing the hot wire with long extensions on both sides to try to be sure that these 2 gray horses don't get in a fight and get caught up in the wire. See, that's one of those Montana things. Can't be helped. We have cows. When you have cows, you have barbed wire. Cows won't stay inside smooth wire. So we do the best we can. I really like the hot wire. I really try to make sure it's working right. So that's all I'm up to right now.